Hello gamers, my name is Seeded Gamer and we're back with another booster opening, Battle for Zendikar yet again. Let's just crack right in here. Gotta be very careful not to knock the camera here, it's very precarious. But we're starting off with a Clutch of Currents. Return target creature to its owner's hand, 1 blue sorcery with Awaken. Culling Drone, 1 and a black for a 2/2 Eldrazi with Ingest. Giant Mantis, 3 and a green for a 2/4 with Reach. Anticipate, 1 and a blue instant. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Belligerent Whiptail, 3 and a red for a 4/2 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, first strike. Core Castigator can't be blocked by Eldrazi Scions. It's 1 and a white for a 3/1. Dominator Drone, 2 and a black for a 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, if you control another colorless creature, each opponent loses 2 life. Stone Fury, 3 and 2 red for an instant that deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Next up, Ghostly Sentinel, 4 and a white for a 3/3 with flying and vigilance. Next up, Bentthink Infiltrator, 2 and a blue for a 1/4 with Ingest and Unblockable. Oh, dropped that one. Onto the uncommons now. United Front, 3 and a white for a sorcery with Converge. Put a 1/1 white core ally creature token on the battlefield for each color of mana spent to cast United Front. We have a Brood Monitor. When it enters the battlefield, put 3 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scions. They have sacrificed this creature to add 1 colorless to your mana pool. It is 4 and 2 green for a 3/3. Then we have Coastal Discovery, 3 and a blue to draw 2 cards at sorcery speed. It also has Awaken. What's our rare today? Angelic Captain. Good grief, how many of these have I pulled? 4/3 for 3 red white with flying. When it attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking ally. And our land is an island by Tianhua X. And we have an Eldrazi Scion token. Yeah, I'll do the second booster as well. So, let's crack right in on this one. Just shove them back there. What do we got in booster number 2? Well, we're starting off with an Incubator Drone. It is 3 and a blue for a 2/3 with Devoid. When it enters, you get a Scion. And then we have a Kalashria Healer, 1 and a black for a 1/2. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. We then have an Angelic Gift, 1 and a white for an enchantment. An aura, enchant creature, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, the enchanted creature has flying. Another Belligerent Whiptail. Bone Splinters, 1 black sorcery. As an additional cost to cast it, you sacrifice a creature and you destroy target creature. We have a Brood Hunter Worm, 3 and a green for a 4/3 worm. That's just all it is. Mortuary Mire, enters tapped on top of your library. It doesn't go in your hand, it goes in your library. I keep playing this card wrong, apparently. Tightening Coils, enchanted creature, gets -6/-0 and loses flying. That basically just shuts down a creature. Looming Spires, enters tapped. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains first strike until end of turn when it enters. Ooh, onto the uncommons now. Grip of Desolation. 4 black instant, exile target creature and target land. Oh, another uncommon, Jaddy Offshoot, 1 green for a defender, a 0/3 defender, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. Our final uncommon for today is a Carrier Thrall, 1 and a black for a vampire, or a 2/1 vampire. When it dies, put a 1/1 Scion on the battlefield. And our rare is Radiant Flames. Converge, 2 and a red, deals X damage to each creature, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast Radiant Flames. And I believe we have a foil, so what have we got? We have a Feldar Cub. 1 and a white for a 2/2. Sacrifice Feldar Cub to destroy target enchantment. Looks nice and shiny. Oh, that shows up real well on the camera. Alright, and our land is the Vincent Prose Forest, and our token is another Scion. So, I think that's actually the first foil I've opened. So, Angelic Captain, Radiant Flames, and a foil, so shiny, Feldar Cub. Anyway, that's all the boosters I have for today, so I'll see you next time. So shiny.